Hello, guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host, Sam, and we are back again with another one. We need to talk about Cole Palmer, people. We need to talk about Cole Palmer because somehow I feel like maybe we don't give him the respect this kid deserves. The fact that he's in a team that nobody expect them to achieve anything. Let us all be honest with how Chelsea was built on in terms of the way the owners worked on trying to make that team the way it is. Nobody expects Chelsea to do anything meaningful, to be honest. And somehow we have this kid who's somehow he always knows how to become the clutch player that this team needs. To be honest, when you really go back over the season, look at how Chelsea have been. If it wasn't because of Cole Palmer, I don't think they'll be where they are. But let me talk about him in this contest. So today Chelsea were playing against Everton and they beat them by 6-0. A goal by Nicholas Jackson, 1, and 4 goals by Cole Palmer. Then Alfie Christensen with the 90-minute winner. But 6 goals, people. 13 minutes the first goal, 18 minutes the second goal, and I think the other one was 29 minutes. Cole Palmer had completed a hat-trick. His second hat-trick of the Premier League. The first one was against Manchester United. His second hat-trick, and guess what? It is a perfect hat-trick. And he scored the penalty number 4, but also talking about that penalty, he has had 9 spot kicks and he has scored all of them. Talk about perfection, man. And people, we always say this about youngsters, and I've always heard it so many times. We say that some youngsters are not really that good because they are playing in a team that is already set, a team that is already made, in a team that is already strong to actually be expected to compete. But here is a kid who somehow has become the limelight of an entire team. In fact, he's carrying Chelsea by his back. For Chelsea to move, for Chelsea to achieve anything meaningful this season, it's because of Cole Palmer. And he's not only doing it in the league, he was in the Carabao Cup final because of what he did, what he offered in the game. He is about to go to the FA Cup final. And as I speak to you right now, Chelsea are 1 game away to be on top of Manchester United, and they have a game in hand. So we might say as much as we want to say about how they've not really performed so well. We might talk about how some of their games have been shocking. We might talk about how they've been. But yet, here we are. Somehow we're still talking about they might finish number 6, 7. They might even go higher if they continue with this perfect record that they're doing, with this perfect performance. And it's all because of Cole Palmer. Of course, the likes of Nicholas Jackson, I think he's really, really important to this team. When we talk about the pressure that he puts, when we talk about him going forward, putting pressure, moving with the ball and doing what he's doing. We might also talk about Conor Gallagher, the energy. That reminds me a bit of N'Golo Kante when he started. Also reminds me of a bit of a Declan Rice, to be honest. When you look at him, he's always ever energetic. He's always moving. He never stops. Ready to go on challenges. He's that boy that you say that is very good without the ball. And I don't know how far that can also work in terms of helping the ball that he wins and setting it up to the players who can actually do meaningful stuff like Cole Palmer. Because today, he was playing next to Moises Caicedo. And for the first time this season, Moises Caicedo actually looked like a player who so many people have been talking about he could be. We saw how good he was when he was playing next to McAllister. And I feel like if Pochettino is paying attention, if he's paying attention, it's very important for him to play next to Moises Caicedo, next to Conor Gallagher, because I feel like Gallagher, with the way he is, it helps Moises Caicedo to play that Gibro, that swiper, that cleaner. It helps them to do so much in terms of doing more as a team. So, as so many people have been making jokes about how Chelsea are going to work in terms of the way things are like, it seems like it's really clear. it's definitely clear they just need to get the right partner next to Moises Caicedo. And I'm not saying that take Enzo Fernandez out of the team. I'm saying that move Enzo Fernandez further forward, make him the position that Conor Gallagher has been playing next to Cole Palmer, or somehow just allow, and I feel like this is very important, just allow this boy to be free, to be with a partner who he can trust. And Moises Caicedo, you see the best qualities of him and what he's capable of doing. This is a good squad, to be honest, this Chelsea team. And I can now start to say for sure they're growing up into becoming one of those teams that we're going to be talking about in the next coming years. But talk about the star of the show. Talk about the man of the match. Talk about the top goal scorer, joint top goal scorer with Erling Haaland, Cole Palmer. This is Cole Palmer, the guy that people say that he doesn't even deserve to be lacing the boots of Saka, Phil Foden. But here I am talking to you. He has scored more goals than Phil Foden, more goals than this guy, than Saka. And Saka has played each and every game that he has played, as well as Foden some games. But he's always there for Chelsea. He's always giving them what they need. He's always being the guy that they can rely on when there's nothing to believe on. He's always been the guy who steps up for them. And I feel like he deserves the respect. He deserves to be given those flowers that you always throw to any player who doesn't deserve it. Cole Palmer deserves to be given them flowers, because this kid is special, man. The way he scored the first goal, the way he was able to do, I think Darwin Núñez should go and learn a bit from Cole Palmer in terms of how to actually shoot a ball on target. That actually is meaningful and can score. Positioning and putting it on the right spot, that's what he's really, really good at, and he does it with a smile. And he's just, the fact of the matter that he is this amazing player who can just surprise you with so many things, yet he's so quiet. Yet you can feel his humbleness when he's moving with the ball, when he's playing. For me, that's a scary characteristics from a youngster at his age and what he's doing. People have to put some respect on this kid. His first season, running away from the treble winners, saying that to Pep Guardiola, I'm leaving. If I'm not going to get game time, I'm leaving. And he left, and he's running an entire team, a show. Chelsea should have been a big team for him. The kid is 21 years old, but somehow he's carrying Chelsea with his bag. He's carrying Chelsea. Chelsea tick because of Cole Palmer. Clutch moment, when they need a hero, when they don't even see anything, he comes up. He's one of the players who deserve those big bucks. When we talk about the players who get the big bucks, to prove it, here we have a youngster who's showing that he is Mr. Amazing. He is the future. People talk about how important Kobbie Mainoo has been for Manchester United. Talks about how he has been the limelight in this squad, how he's important and how he's steady on the ball. As much as we talk about that, let's also not forget that we need to look at Cole Palmer, people. We need to look at ice cold Palmer, because you'll be a fool to not give respect to this kid. You'll be a fool. Every football fan out there, whether you support Arsenal, Chelsea, or whatever team you support, you need to put some respect on this kid's name, because he deserves it. He deserves it. And for me, I actually have to put more respect on him, because yesterday I told you about my fantasy league that I had 24 points. Well, Cole Palmer came in and gave me a present. Yes, people, it was a present, because now at the end of the day, I have 50 points, and 26 points came from ice cold Palmer. Ice cold Palmer. And you just have to respect him. He is going to be. Sterling came to Chelsea saying that he was going to be the main. Then Palmer comes. Here comes Palmer, and he has taken over that, and he is the main man for this team. I don't know what you guys thought, but I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. What can you say about Cole Palmer? And what are you expecting to see from this Chelsea set term? Because it can surprise you. They might lose a game and they might win a game. And also talking about Everton, they disappeared from that game, to be honest. I just did not see them. Or maybe they were just shocked with the quick amount of goals which were scored by Palmer. But they disappeared from this game. It just did not look like they had a way out or they were going to come back from this game. They were out before the game even started. But at the end of the day, Pickford also a player to blame. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of all the games which were played and their results and my thoughts, and I'm out. Newcastle beat Tottenham Hotspur by 4-0. Brentford beat Sheffield United by 2-0. Burnley drew against Brighton 1-1. 5-1 was what Manchester City gave to Luton. And Nottingham Forest drew with Wolves 2-2. Manchester United Bournemouth ended 2-2 as well. Liverpool beaten by Crystal Palace at Anfield by 1-0, as well as West Ham United losing to Fulham at home by 2-0. Arsenal, the shocker of the week, lost to Aston Villa by 2-0. And Chelsea finished the week with a 6-code Parma show. I think that's how I should call it. 6-code Parma show, or should I say 4-code Parma show? What a game, people. I respect everything. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What did you think of the Premier League this week? And what are you expecting? And we just have to talk about the Champions League before I go, because we have some exciting match back to back. It's happening. So Atletico Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund is what we have for tomorrow, as they'll be playing to see who goes to the next stage. Barcelona versus PSG. They bring it home, Barcelona, after beating PSG at their own home ground. What can they do now at their own home ground with their own fans? It's going to be exciting. Atletico Madrid, they are on top, but they are going to Dortmund. Could this be a different game? We wait to see what happens, people. It's going to be exciting. Let me hear your prediction. Let me hear your predictions in the comment section, as well as Bayern Munich. They are going to host Arsenal. It's going to be an exciting game. Arsenal, they're coming from the fact of now starting to feel the pressure after dropping points for the first time in 2024. How do they respond playing to Bayern Munich, which they drew 2-2 at the Allianz Stadium? As well as Man City bringing it home after a 3-3 masterclass against Real Madrid. How are they going to play, and how are they going to punish Real Madrid? It's going to be an exciting one, people, because Real Madrid tried to make the Bernabeu so scary, but Manchester City knew what they were there to do. These are the Champions League games that are going to be played, people. My prediction, Dortmund win this game by 2-0. Barcelona beat PSG by 1 goal or 2-0. Then Bayern Munich, I think they are just going to beat Arsenal by 1-0. Real Madrid are going to be beaten 3-0 by Manchester City. Somehow I feel like City are going to really show the world why are they called the citizen. This is my predictions of the Champions League. It's going to be an exciting week. Be ready for the reviews and what I'll be thinking as we'll be seeing what happens, people. Remember, Europa League is there as well. Europa League is there as well, and we have some exciting mouth-watering clashes, especially with my team, as Liverpool have to find a way to bounce back. So these are the games. Roma are playing against AC Milan, and Marseille are going to be playing against Benfica. Then we have, what else do we have? Then we have Liverpool, who needs to go to Atalanta and try to at least come back from that shocker. It's going to be a crazy one. So remember, Roma beat AC Milan by 1-0 at AC Milan home. Now they're going to Roma. What do I see happening? I feel like Roma also are just going to draw this game and they'll win. Marseille were beaten by Benfica. How do they resurrect from this? Especially the game is going to be their own home ground. I feel like Marseille has an upper hand there. They might win this game by 2-0. West Ham versus Bayern Leverkusen at home. I feel like Bayern Leverkusen are drunk, people. I don't know why, but I just have a feeling that they're drunk. But can West Ham be able to turn that back? That's going to be an exciting one and an interesting one. I see nothing but a West Ham win, maybe by 1-0. But Bayern Leverkusen goes by goal points and they go next. 3-0 on aggregate. Atlanta host Liverpool. How do I see this one? This one, I'm not going to talk about it now, people. I'm going to make a proper build up to this game when the time comes. So be ready for that. It's going to be dropping tomorrow, where I give you my final thoughts on Atlanta versus Liverpool, what will happen before the game. So thank you very much for watching. I've been your host, Sam. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know your predictions in the comment section. I'm out. I'll see you on another one. So do me a favor. Click the like button. Subscribe to the Connect. And like I always say before I go knock out of a video, see me on the other side. We're out. Peace.